What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the MMA LADS podcast. I'm your host, Max. Today I'm going to be flying solo, but I'm going to be talking to you about UFC 329, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. So stay tuned for the best picks. Well, look, guys, we're finally here. UFC 329. The MMA world has been waiting and wondering, when is Conor McGregor going to come back? Well, it looks like he's finally going to come back. I still say, let me wait until he steps into the octagon. But look, he's been asking for a fight. He got his fight against Max Holloway. Man, Max Holloway is no slouch. So let's look at the odds here. We got Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. Conor McGregor is the underdog, plus 195 on Bet Online, plus 185 Bovada. Max Holloway is minus 230, minus 220. Okay? The odds are saying Conor McGregor is not going to win this. They fought earlier on in their career. Max was much younger. But look what Max has done since then. He's improved significantly. Conor went on his run too. He's improved significantly. But now people are saying Conor's on the decline. Will we see a return to old Conor? Or will Max Holloway put the work on him? I think I'm going to agree with the odds. I think Max Holloway is going to win this fight. I would take Max Holloway at minus 230. I love this matchup though. Don't get me wrong. This is a fun matchup. This is a hard matchup though for Conor McGregor. To come back and fight somebody like Max Holloway, I mean, dude, look what he just did to Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's just champ. He's a champ right now. And Max Holloway knocked him out. He beat him 5 rounds. Insane. But Justin Gaethje just beat Max Holloway's arch nemesis, Ilia Topuria. So it's like the MMA triangle, the MMA math is all jumbled up here. And then here comes Conor McGregor throwing a wrench into this MMA math and saying, I want Max Holloway. Fuck Michael Chandler. That's basically what he said, right? I mean, am I the only one here that thinks that Conor just said fuck Michael Chandler? I mean, if I was Conor McGregor, I would have taken the Michael Chandler fight. He would have had a much higher chance of winning this than right now. I think Max Holloway is going to put the work on him, man. I'll be honest with you. If you were Conor McGregor's manager and you needed him to come back, you would have given him Michael Chandler. Giving him Max Holloway, I don't know what this does to him. I mean, if he wins this, yeah, he's gonna soar in popularity. This is a big win. But look what Max just did. Not too long ago, he knocked out Justin Gaethje, and he just beat Dustin Poirier for his retirement fight. Yeah, he got knocked out by Ilia, but he's been fighting the best of the best. Conor's been out for 5 years. And before that, he lost to Dustin. I just don't see this working out for Conor. I know he's got the puncher's chance, but I think Max Holloway's going to pepper him. And I think Max Holloway's going to drown him, man. I really do. I think Max Holloway's going to come out victorious. I'm going to take Max Holloway at minus 230. I'm just as excited as you are, though, because maybe the Mac is back. That's what we all want to know. We got to see the Mac. Win, lose, or draw, he's a draw. All right, now we got a banger of a co-main event. We got Benoit Saint-Denis versus Paddy Pimblett. And my, oh my, is this a good matchup. I mean, watching this, I'm going to be sweating because I really don't know who's going to win this fight. This is basically a pick'em. Look at the odds. Minus 131 Benoit Saint-Denis, plus 111 Paddy Pimblett. I mean, Justin Gaethje just went out, shocked the world, won the title. Paddy just had a war with him. So what does that tell you about Paddy? Yeah, he's got a chin. Benoit Saint-Denis, he got mopped up by Moicano, and ever since then, he's been on a tear. I mean, Benoit Saint-Denis just beat up Roofy real bad. So that goes to show you. He's been on a tear, man. Benoit Saint-Denis is hungry for a title. And Paddy Pimblett, now he's in a weird position where maybe one more win can get him to that Ilia fight, huh? Tell me that wouldn't sell. Paddy versus Ilya. Whoever wins that fights Justin Gaethje next. Tell me that's not a fucking storyline right there. But look, Paddy Pimblett has a tough test. Benoit Saint-Denis, look. They can both grapple. Paddy Pimblett, to me, is a better submission artist. But I think BSD is a better offensive wrestler, and he likes to mix it up. Right? He'll throw in a couple of strikes to get in the entry. Can Paddy Pimblett pull off a sub? I kind of like that as a separate bet. Paddy Pimblett by sub. If that's good money on there, I would take Paddy Pimblett by sub. However, the smart max is telling I'm leaning a little bit more towards Benoit Saint-Denis. But I'm always going to root for Paddy Pimblett because I want to see him versus Ilya. I think that fight is going to sell. And I don't know. There's something in me that just wants to see that. There was a storyline there. As a fan of storylines, this needs to come to a close. So Ilya versus Paddy, winner fights Justin Gaethje. Tell me that's not a banger right there. But look, I think I'd take... I'm going to go with Benoit Saint-Denis minus 131, and on a side bet, I'm going to put Paddy Pimblett by sub. Our next fight down the card. Man, this card is fantastic. Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Bautista. What a banger right there. 135 bantamweights. This is heat right here. Look, we got Corey Sandhagen minus 140. Mario Bautista plus 120. I have a bounty on Mario Bautista's head. I want to see his head get knocked clean off his shoulders because I'm tired of this guy for what he did to Jose Aldo. That is unforgivable, and I will never forget that. So I'm still waiting for somebody to knock his head clean off, and I'm rooting for Corey Sandhagen in this fight. I want Corey Sandhagen to make this guy suffer. I'm rocking with Corey Sandhagen. Minus 140. Money line. Let's get this done, Corey. We got a flyweight banger right underneath that. We got Brandon Royval versus Loner Kavanagh. I mean, look, man. Loner Kavanagh, that kid is coming up the ranks super quick. He just beat Brandon Moreno. I'm super impressed with this kid, man. Brandon Royval, though, just had fight of the year like a year ago. So don't count this guy out, man. Brandon Royval can still crack. Now, big step up of competition, but Loner did show that he can hang with the big boys. He beat Brandon Moreno. And my stock with Brandon Moreno, I still think Brandon Moreno is very good. He's very talented. And the fact that Loner Kavanagh beat him, very impressive, man. I think Brandon Royval is a lot faster, though, in my opinion, than Loner Kavanagh. I think Loner Kavanagh might have a little bit more pop in his punch, though. I kind of like Brandon Royval on this. I don't know. I might be going a little crazy here, but plus 185, Brandon Royval, minus 220, Loner Kavanagh. I think I'm going to take a little underdog action here, plus 185. I think I kind of like that. I just think the speed advantage with Brandon Royval is there. He just came off that fight of the year. I don't know. Something in me is telling me. Now, I'm not thinking in my head. I'm thinking with my heart. Something in me is telling me Brandon Royval is going to pull this one off. All right, another fight on this card. Man, this is banger, 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 banger. I mean, I may have to even watch the freaking early prelims. This is how good this is. Bobby Green versus Terrence McKinney. I love this. This is great matchmaking right here. Why not? Terrence McKinney, he's always trying to knock the guy out in the first round. This is not going past the first round. This is not going to go past the first round. Bobby Green plus 120. Terrence McKinney minus 140. I mean, look, Terrence McKinney is a little chinny sometimes. He usually either kill or be killed in the first round. Am I right or am I wrong? Bobby Green, I mean, he's gotten knocked out too. They're both gamers though. They both can crack. They both can fight. I don't see this going past the first round, man. Somebody's getting knocked out. I don't know who, but I'm going to put not to go past the first round. I mean, the way that these guys fight, it's going to be a brawl. I'm 100% in on this fight. I'm watching this fight. You guys should tune in too. It's kind of a pick 'em. Plus 120, minus 140. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to say Terrence McKinney just because he's a little younger. But he's going to come out like a bat out of hell, man. I'm telling you. And look, this fight was very surprising. Robert Whittaker is moving up to light heavyweight. He's fighting Nikita Krylov. I don't think I like Robert Whittaker at light heavyweight. I think it's just a little too short, man. I don't know. I mean, we saw what Paulo did. Paulo looks great at light heavyweight, but those guys are freaking huge. Imagine Robert Whittaker fighting somebody like a Dominic Reyes. I think Dominic Reyes is too big for this guy. I mean, John Jones was fighting at light heavyweight. What if there's a freak of nature that comes out and it's John Jones size? You get what I'm saying, right? Am I tripping here? You just see the height advantage is a big thing for Robert Whittaker. I mean, he was pretty normal size for 185. He wasn't a big 185er. You know what I mean? Like Paulo Costa was a big 185er. Just I don't like this. I like Bobby Knuckles, man. I don't want to see him go out. These guys can crack a light heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like he can get knocked out. Now look, Robert Whittaker is the favorite, minus 142. Nikita Krylov plus 122. I don't like this. I don't like Robert Whittaker at light heavyweight. But I get it. Look, he's in a little bit of a weird position at 185. He probably is not going to get another title shot at 185. At light heavyweight, do you guys see him being a champion at light heavyweight? I mean, talk to me. Imagine somebody like a Yuri Prohaska, but match Yuri up with Robert Whittaker, bro. Yuri's going to kill this guy. I love Rob. There's no hate on this. He's a freaking awesome champion. He's a great fighter. I just think that this is too big of a step up for him. I'm going to take Nikita Krylov, plus 122. All right, look at this absurdity right here. We got Gable Stevenson's making his UFC debut. Minus 2,700 versus Alicia Ellison. Minus 2,700? Are we serious right now, odd makers? I mean, yeah, they're probably going to feed this guy a cab driver. But let's minus 2,000. This is more absurd than Bo Nickel numbers. This is insane. I'm taking Gable Stevenson. They're going to give him a cab driver. They're going to make him look good. I get it. He's got the name value. They want to see him do well. Fine. Big whoop. It's on the card. You guys excited to see Gable Stevenson? I'll watch it. All right, the last fight I'm going to talk about on this card. We got Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. Man, I love this matchup. I know Cody's been on the decline. But man, he's still got speed, bro. I don't know. There's something about that. That speed that Cody's got, it's still there. He just needs to put things together. But Adrian Yanez is as game as they come. I think this is going to be a banger. Now, will this be a knockout? This has the potential to be a knockout. I think this has a potential to be a knockout. Now, the question is, who's going to get knocked out? Adrian Yanez is minus 410. Cody Garbrandt is plus 340. Man, I can't bet on Cody Garbrandt anymore, man. I can't. He's done me wrong too many times. There's too many times where there was fights that he should have won, and he just could not put it together. He has the skills to do it, but he just can't put it together. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go Adrian Yanez, man. I can't. I know I love Cody Garbrandt. I really do. I just can't see this anymore. I can't rely on Cody Garbrandt to get a win anymore. Just like Kevin Holland. I love Kevin Holland. I'll watch a Kevin Holland fight almost any time he's on, because I know he's gonna bring it. But he either brings it or he doesn't. You know what I mean? There's no in between. He's very 50-50. I wouldn't put money on Kevin Holland anymore. I'll watch his fights. But either he loses badly or he wins in spectacular fashion, but there's no in between. So, yeah, I'm going to take Adrian Yanez. I'm going to go Adrian Yanez by knockout. And then if that happens, I'm sorry to say this, but I think Cody Garbrandt needs to retire. Let's be real here. I mean, what are we doing here? Or maybe he could go to bare knuckle. Tell me that would be great. Cody Garbrandt and bare knuckle? I'll watch that. That's some good money right there. If they're smart, if Cody Garbrandt ever leaves the UFC, BKFC pick him up. All right, now I'm going to do our MMA Lads 3 legs parlay. So my first pick on this leg is going to be Max Holloway at minus 230. I honestly think Max Holloway is going to be able to drown Conor McGregor. And I see him peppering him. I see him moving on the outside. I see him popping the jab. I think Conor's going to get a little tired. So I'm going to go Max Holloway at minus 230 by moneyline drowning. Next up, I'm going to go Corey Sandhagen minus 140. I want to see you knock that bum out, Mario Bautista. And I never want to hear his name again. And last but not least, I think I'm going to go with Nikita Krylov. I don't like Robert Whittaker at light heavyweight. Maybe he proves me wrong. That'll be, I always root for the Reaper, man. But I just think that these guys at light heavyweight are just way too big. The wrestling's going to be an issue. The boxing's going to be an issue. They hit much harder. And I don't know. I just don't see. I mean, look, he got his face smashed by Hamza. I don't know, man. It's just I don't like him at light heavyweight, man. These guys are way too big for Robert Whittaker. The size is going to be an issue. Well, that's my UFC 329 breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if you hit any of these parlays, and let us know what you think, man. Put it in the comment. Who do you think Conor should fight next if he wins? What's next for Conor if he wins? Or what's next for Max Holloway if he wins? Put it in the comments. See what you guys think. I would love to read your comments. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm out of here.